Happy Friday, hey everyone. Happy Thinking Friday, Honcho Little Bro Cheers, emoji clinking beer mugs.
It's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports.
Testing, 1 2 1 2 1 2, testing, roger that. What's up, Daniel? What's up, Big Sis?
The Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Let me know how that audio sound, man. Roger that.
It's a brisk night in the Midwest, but we've got football at Paycor Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati, Ohio.
Medium dark skin tone.
Roger that.
Thumbs up. Medium dark skin tone.
Roger that. Ooh. Well, we finally got us a little break. All the grandkids gone, man. We got the grandkids over last night, yesterday, today. So all the grandkids finally gone. So we finally got some time to get on the microphone and give a little commentary. Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday, man. Happy Black Friday.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense.
I was at one holiday, man. Help with one of them. Filled up on enough turkey or whatever you decide to fill up on, man. Hope it was a great holiday. Great Black Friday, man. Hope you guys did some Black Friday shopping.
Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish #1, including himself.
Here we go. Time to be lying.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader. And quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. You got to give him strong consideration for him.
There he goes, left side.
Wrap up.
Still moving. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 42 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. They finally caught up to him there at the end of the play, but great inside handoff, and what a powerful run.
The first few yards seemed relatively easy. Then it got tougher, right? And that's where he showed that he was not going to go down easily. He was not going to be denied until he got everything he could out of that run.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now.
Did you have everything on your plate?
At the 34. They run it again with Chubb.
Hope you had everything on your plate.
26 with a gain of 7.
I had everything on my plate.
A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. There isn't a coach
To be
alive who would
honest,
like
I don't
those
even think I
numbers.
ate a plate last night,
Yards and a
man.
touchdown, too.
It's so serious, man.
Coaches are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive.
Either way,
They need to play last night.
Fifth Daniel Berry cheers. MOG clinking beer
Now
mug.
2nd and 3. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. They came with a safety blitz, and Daxton Hill got home.
All of the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
3rd down and 13. They'll look to throw here. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside 3rd of the field.
Damn.
Especially
MOG
against man
flex
coverage.
biceps.
But that time, the defense was up to the task.
MOG
forcing the
cherry
incompletion.
blossom.
Shout out to Smokey Robertson.
Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. No run back here for
What you got going on tonight, cousin?
The Bengals make their way out on offense.
TGIF to you.
Led by their 50-year quarterback out of LSU, Joe Burrow.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
And this is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a 1st down on this opening drive.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Bringing that D. Gotta bring that heat.
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. They said there was a lot of discussion in their defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the first quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement, because now everyone wants to get involved with this. Who's going to continue that process? Who's going to get to the quarterback this week? But they have to be careful. When you have that much pressure, they want to use it against you. Draws, screens, those types of plays.
See if they do that. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Yes, sir.
I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat.
Yes, sir.
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night?
Yes, sir.
Guys that a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Some leftovers be hitting different, you hear me?
There's another example where defensive coaches
That's what we got going on today, man. The leftovers.
They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Yeah, IT do.
Yeah, do.
On 4th down, the rookie Ryan Rico on to punt for the Bengals. And he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here.
So my granddaughter was over. They came over, decided to decorate our Christmas tree. That was nice. So they decorated the tree.
They will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position #1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
Our tree is all set up and ready for the showcase.
It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right, they won't step off the gas here.
58 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. From the 24 now, here's second down in the yard. And again, it's Chubb. And bulldozing his way through. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 on a first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they?
He's eating them up right here in the first quarter.
I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game,
I used to wear suspenders.
see how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him.
Dude, the big in the I used to wear suspenders.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
MOT rolling on the floor laughing. MOT rolling on the floor laughing. MOT rolling on the floor laughing. MOT rolling on the floor
David
laughing.
the Joker, the tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Chubb will score. Touchdown, Cleveland.
For as good as Nick Chubb is in the open field, he's every bit as good when they line him up down near the goal line. He's a speed back between the 20s, but a power back down close, and he forces his way into the end zone.
TGIF, mother truckers.
Dustin Hopkins on now
Sup,
to
bro?
add the extra point.
What's up, bro? How's things, bro?
He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. Just a 4-play drive that time.
Hope things cool
and
with you.
Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run.
Sitting up here, man, smoking his bowl. Smoking his little fire blunt, man. Just chilling.
Nothing chilling about to jump on back for blood.
Back for blood. I got that game. I got that, bro.
So an early 10-0 lead for him now as they kick it away.
It's cross genes, so I got that.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati coming back.
Oh, it's in my library, you know, just gotta download it, but that's what's up, man.
Off the loss over the weekend, but
Check
say
out.
if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on
I
things.
got that though, bro. We ain't
Your
played in
game
a
plan
minute,
is
bro.
gonna be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
I've been smoking, man.
Happy freaking
Ready for the
Friday,
second
Christopher
quarter from
Before
Man,
Cincinnati. It's the
I've been
Bengals
off
with the
work for a
football
week,
here.
man. Like holiday break, man. I've been smoking all week,
Second and
bro.
long situation.
Like straight up, man. I need rehab. Like straight up.
They'll give this up the middle to
All
Brown.
week, bro.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line.
3, 4 o'clock in the morning,
Just a
man.
1-yard
My
loss
bro
that
getting
time,
up
but that's
rolling.
not what
Like,
they
hey,
needed. Now they're dealing with
let me
a
roll
third
me
and
up a little
long.
J. You know what I mean? 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Who does that?
He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
I'm doing this all week.
Here is third and quite a ways. Now it's Burrow. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, and it's 4th down. Here's Ryan Rico now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. Now the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. Now Nick Chubb with the Browns gets set for their next possession. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
And he's made the most of it to this point. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running, and if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he gets it down to the 32. 92 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Flex biceps, medium dark.
Let's go.
Good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Let's go.
That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
Well, that last run makes this
I'm finna run it down their mouth. I'm finna run this ball down their throat. Till they stop the run, I'm gonna keep feeding him the ball. Gotta stop the run.
MOT rolling on the floor laughing.
Gotta stop that run. You can't stop it.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
We're gonna keep on running.
Look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to make a lot of tackles.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Chubb. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. The give, this is Chubb. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he'll be brought down well short of the 1st at about the 9-yard line. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside. tied here in this second quarter. Hopkins' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick and heads straight out of bounds.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a miss hit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Burrow's throw caught by Higgins.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Here we go. Hey, can.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6.
Now it's Burrow. Throw to the right, taken in by Berrios. 7 yards there and a first down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This one left side, caught by Berrios. Will go down as a gain of 6.
Here we go.
And that'll bring up second down.
Big 13.
Now Burrow. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Again, it's Burrow. Man open left side is Brown. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play to force 4th down.
Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. McPherson's kick is good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Well, the Bengal offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Here's Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he's able to get out to the 32. Run down there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Burrow will throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Burrow looking to pass. Got a man. It's Berrios complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 36. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Now a give left side. Brown with it.
Down at the 35. It'll be second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here we go.
From the 35, here's the second and 8.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to make it fourth down.
Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal.
He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept in a lot of games. And now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Well, these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So a win here in Cincinnati would give them the season sweep 2-zip. Second down and 6 now from the 42.
Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard. But I will guarantee you, the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise. And it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play. Really setting the tone for this third quarter.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
And not what he was hoping for. This will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, It's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Devin Bush sprinting behind the line to track down the ball carrier.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. It'll be a gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taken in at the 22. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 33 yards that time. Zach Taylor's made the decision. He's going to go ahead and throw out the red challenge flag. Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one. As that now will wind up an incomplete pass. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He'll fire deep, looking for more. That's caught at the 25. A big play that time for Cleveland. 41 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Browns are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber, and now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down it?
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Escape.
Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. is a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland.
Smokey Robinson.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he'll be out right at the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind that him running the team, that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
Those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and exit.
There he goes right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Braxton Berrios with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now Nick Chubb and the Browns get set for their next possession.
He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game.
138 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Another big play here as they strike for 31.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Dancing to his left. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he is into the end zone. continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this, because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You got to now plan for those legs as well as him throwing the football.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Bengals set to take over. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
First down, here's Burrow. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
On one, ready?
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Draw play for Brown. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
On one, ready?
They'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns.
Here we go.
And a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down.
That is caught. He's across midfield. Now inside the 25. T. Higgins.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
T. Higgins.
79 yards.
And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. McPherson now for the extra point.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, we'll likely put an end to this thing.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
And Chubb going to push forward and pick up a Browns first down as he'll get this down to the 32.
Handoff comes to Chubb. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
A give running right is Chubb. Gets around him.
And he will have a Browns first down. It has been a a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll run with Chubb. Oh, a good move. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the night. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. 5 plays there on that drive. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments when the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. Happier day.
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they were moving, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that.